Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. Thanks to Creality Falcon for sponsoring this video. Today we're engraving two things. A wooden chopping board is what we're starting with, and I'm going to show you the full process from designing Creality's free Falcon software to the finished engraving and lettering. That's the finished product. You start out by obviously grabbing the product you want to use. In this case it's a chopping board, and then you open up Creality Falcon Design Space. This is the free software. It has so many templates and inspiration in the library. What I've done is I've chosen particular lettering, and the designs also came off this. You can use your own and import them, and I'll show you that in the second half of the video. So I've chosen lettering and I've chosen half moons. I've chosen the direction that I want this to go in, and this is the chopping board. So the next thing is to arrange everything so that it's going to fit the chopping board. So you can sort of see here, but that really isn't the end. So what you need to do after this point is you place the chopping board inside the laser, and then the laser will take a picture of the board, and then you can superimpose the design that you've created on top of the chopping board so that you know it's going to fit, there's going to be no issues, it's going to be perfect. This was the original design I had. I changed it out. So here we go. I've laid it in the laser, and the key to this, I think, is the camera. So once it's all set up, the camera takes the picture of the board, and at this point then it transfers it to your screen on the design space, and that will then, you can superimpose the image that you've created and make sure that it fits perfectly within the parameters of the material that you're using. At this point then, obviously you can change it to the actual material. You change the cutting power, but there are guidelines, so it's a very easy process. And you can see here it's taken a picture of the board. It has now superimposed my image on top of it, and I've changed it so it fits within the parameters of the board. Next step is to frame it. So this then frames it on the laser to make sure everything is indeed correct and fits, and then you press start and it starts to cut. You can see here it's framing it now. So that you know, okay, it's perfect, it's going to fit within the parameters. This is where you press start and the laser starts running. It does it in sections. So it starts with the lettering at the bottom, then it does the moons. It's kind of works its way up, but of course you've seen this process before. This is mesmerizing. See here, I'm just giving it one last check just to make sure everything is correct, and then obviously once you press start, the Falcon A1 runs absolutely smoothly and precisely, and with very little noise. And of course the fan, which has been vented out of the nearest window or whatever you have available, will take any smoke or anything, because you're using a laser, will extract it straight outside. So there's a cover, there's no problem with smell or smoke or anything. This works perfectly every time. And this is it, it's finished. You can see there's no burning, there's no marks there that shouldn't be. It's clean, it's precise, and it's got a fantastic finish on it. I'm really pleased with how this turned out. Second project I'm doing is a bag. This is a cotton canvas bag, and this is laser printing. So this is something that I wanted to use to try out my brand on. So this was a first try for this one, but I found so this was imported. The images they were not on the design program. I imported them from something that I just picked up, free vectors on the internet. I imported them onto the program, and then I layered them upon themselves. And if you've done any type of this work before, you know that you bring one image forward, and this is how you group them all together to get the finished image. Once this is done, of course, then I put the bag into the machine. The camera does its work once more. It takes a picture of the bag, and then the process starts again. I then layer the image that I've created onto the bag that the picture has been taken already, and we move ahead. As you can see, I did change the bag. I was going to use a bigger bag, but decided to go with the smaller one because this was the first time I've tried this, so I didn't, in case something went wrong, but of course it did not. So this again is the same process. It's taken a picture of the bag, I've superimposed my image on top of it. It all fits within the perimeters, and it's time to size it. So you obviously press the button, you set your material, you set your laser power, again using the guidelines on the program, and then you press go. And here it is, and again this is the first time I've used this material, so I'm really pleased with how this has turned out. I think it is absolutely fantastic, so I will be doing this again. As I said, someone had asked to go through the process from beginning to end, and I just wanted to show everyone how really easy this is, and how user-friendly this laser printer is. So these are the two items that I've done this week. There'll be lots more, especially in time for the holiday season. So thanks again to Creality for sponsoring the video, and don't forget to look in the description for all the links and discounts.